Hi everyone, my name's Andy Karpf and I'm here with my partner Lisa Lundt.
Hi.
And we are with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Universal. And some of the questions that come up a lot about real estate when we're out and about is that we get asked about solar panels quite often. And that's a topic unto itself within real estate because there's a lot involved with solar panels. And recently, Lisa had a little bit of an issue with some of the solar panels that she has on her own home. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's right, Andy. We noticed, my husband and I noticed that there was a big drop off in production from 1 month to the next. And we're like, gee, what's the deal? You know, you're getting lots of sun. And we went back and looked at our bills for the last year and we could see just it was crashed practically. And so I'm kind of wondering, gosh, what do we do? Because when we are selling houses with panels on them, sometimes you come across a situation where the company's gone out of business, and usually the title company can find whoever's taken over the warranties on it. And I knew that was the case in our situation. The company that had installed our solar panels had gone out of business. And so I went online to see if I could see who had taken over the warranty. And I found the company that had. It wasn't very hard. It just took me a couple minutes, not even that long, as long as it took to put in who took over the warranties on blah, blah company. Well, but the funny thing is that company went out of business too. But there was a third company that had picked it up. And so I gave them a call to talk to them about, what my options were. And they said they could, come out and do a diagnostic. But the interesting thing about these warranties, bear in mind, is once the company that installed your panels goes out of business, you no longer have a labor warranty. But you do have a warranty on the pieces, the transformer and the panels themselves. You do still have that warranty because that goes back to the company. So if it is a problem with like you probably have a Solar Edge transformer, that you can get that, the warranty will cover that, but not the labor. So I get this bid and I'm kind of like, that seems awfully expensive to me. I don't know that I want to get involved with this. So then I thought, I'm just going to look locally and see who takes care of solar panels here. Well, the good news is the first one that came up was a air conditioning and heating company that now also does solar, and it's somebody I know. It's actually a friend of my daughter's, but also a client. So I'm like, oh great, Bob's AC does solar. I'm so excited. So I text my friend and who is it named Bob? Isn't that funny? And he gets back, yeah, we do those. Let me hook you up with a scheduler. So I talked to the scheduler, and she arranged to have him come out, and the price was half. The diagnostics that needed to be done was half the price from that company that had taken over the warranty from the company that had installed them. And he came out, he diagnosed the problem, and it was some failed couplings. So, I paid him for basically 2 hours of labor. But that was fine with me. He fixed the couplings, and now we're back up and running at full capacity. So there are options. And I'm happy about it. Plus, so if you need a recommendation for somebody on your solar panels, if your company's gone out of business, now you know what to do. And we're always happy to be providing this kind of information for you because we're your Las Vegas Home Specialist team.